So today's South of Midnight episode is going to be completely different because I decided I wanted to use some new recording equipment. And I messed it up. How bad did I mess it up? Not only did I record chapters 6 and 7, I also recorded chapter 8. I felt good, so I recorded chapter 9. Did I do 10? No, I didn't do 10. But that's 4 chapters, basically 3.5 hours of gameplay that got messed up for the most part. But rather than scrapping the full video and replaying those chapters, I decided why not switch it up and tell the story as if I were Hazel herself. So, I present to you chapters 6 through 9 of South of Midnight, presented by yours truly. Enjoy.
Hazel had gone into the belly of the beast to find her ma once she reached the river bend, thanks to me. But Hazel's house was covered in red yarn, a sure sign of Molly's child-stealing ways. It looked like she'd got to Lacey first. Maybe Lacey had crossed paths with Molly. Tales of old Molly stealing children weren't just tales. Years ago, when he was no bigger than a minnow, hugging Molly even snatched Hazel's daddy Trey. But Bunny got him back somehow. Hazel would have to track down old Molly to bring her ma back. Fortunately, I knew a spot owned by Bunny where she might find some leads. Bunny Flood's the only one that ever messed with her and lived to tell. Became obsessed and paid cash money to anyone who'd tell her about old Molly's whereabouts. Bunny Flood never was known to share. But there could be some clues in her house up ahead.
Wait, you're taking me to Bunny's house? I'm not exactly on her guest list right now. And ain't her house back that way?
Oh, this one's her weekend house. Can't expect rich people to spend Sundays the same place they spend Tuesday. But she don't come much anymore. Scuttlebutt is something bad happened in that house.
You think her house is full of booby traps?
Well, I do hear that in her quest to find Molly, she might have taken some things that weren't entirely hers.
Ooh, she really got you shook.
Darling, listening to my fear is how I got this old.
I hope Bunny isn't there, because that'd be awkward. Look at all that stigma. All right, time to get to work. Another one of Mama's things. What else did I get wrong about you? Is that? No way.
Trey always thought he'd give his wife Bunny's ring. But she refused. Swore I was after the flood money. I'd never tell him, but I didn't want that gaudy ring anyways. We chose something more to my liking together.
She doesn't talk about Dad much. Nice to know they didn't care what Bunny thought. Looks like a lot happened at this old place. Time to fill up my bottle.
Little did I know, a lot did happen at this place.
Parents always have a favorite, even if they don't admit it. Bunny's favorite was her daughter, Cherie,
Huh? I have an auntie?
whom she'd hoped to groom into a force surpassing her own one day.
She wasn't watching her either.
Even before the accident, Hazel's dad knew Bunny didn't care for him. When his sister got her dress dirty, he was punished for letting it happen. He didn't complain life was unfair. That's just how things was.
Poor Dad. Kids make mistakes sometimes.
This lady's definitely one of those.
When his sister got her dress dirty again, Trey tried to rinse her off in the water. I don't believe Hazel's dad meant to do it. He just didn't count on how slippery she'd be.
Yeah, so he Ray Charles'd him. If you don't know that story, then that joke didn't make any sense.
Bunny never forgave him. In a way, Trey lost his sister and his mama that day.
Now I know why I do not have an auntie.
Oh, no. Did Mama know about this?
Time to run from this guy again. I'm getting tired of running from him.
Bunny buried every kid she brought into this world. That's gotta take a toll on you.
I found myself snooping around through my grandmother's house, uncovering all her secrets. What is she hiding? We're gonna find out. A Rougarou? Doesn't seem important.
So
Damn.
many of her
See
with
that chin?
Cherie. So few of her with Dad.
And of course, we're gonna be nosy in the house. We gotta find out what this lady's up to. Reading everything. Everything. So there I was, investigating, looking through the stuff. I see missing children. I see red yarn.
Red yarn. She found
what
out
else
Huggin'
I see?
Molly's not just a scary story for kids.
The heart
She was serious.
of Benji?
What is Bunny
That's
up to?
strange. And then I got caught.
You just can't get enough of my hospitality.
I'm sorry. I need to find Huggin' Molly.
Do you? What would you want with Huggin' Molly?
She took my mama. Her red yarn was all over our house.
You've been keeping secrets. Why didn't you ask before?
I did. And you didn't help.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you?
No duh. You don't see the spindles on my back?
Strange. Your mother never mentioned it. Or maybe not so strange. I guess we know each other's little secret now.
Are you a weaver too?
Oh, dear. Why don't we have some tea? Let me get you some fresh clothes. My pig factory is no place for a girl like you to be cavorting.
How'd she know I was there? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm covered in pig shit. I need a shower.
At least it's clean.
Now, what do you know about Huggin' Molly?
I know she takes children and leaves red yarn. And I've heard that you know a lot about her.
Yes. She stole your father once when he was young.
Really? How'd you find him?
Oh, Molly meant for me to find him. Trey was just bait, you see. It was me she wanted. Molly can't abide weavers because we mend the chaos her kind likes to create.
You don't think...
That Molly took your mother to lure you? Yeah. I never found where Molly really lives, but I suspect Laurent Baptiste knows.
Laurent from the juke joint?
Friend of yours?
Friend of Mama's.
Curious. Laurent won't talk to me. I seem to have an unfortunate reputation among his crowd.
I wonder
could try.
why.
The garden gate will take you to his place. Do let me know how it goes with Molly. I'd be most indebted if you find her.
Oh, I'll find her.
Now at this point, I'm feeling myself. I got a fresh new fit, a fresh new objective, and a lead. I'm about to go stupid. Or so I thought.
Molly took my dad, but Bunny got him back. I can get Mama back.
I hear a familiar voice, so I go see who it is. And lo and behold, it's our old pal Catfish with new information.
And then she went right in that house. So I said, Bunny Flood will fillet you as soon as look at you. Oh, Hazel. Well, nice duds. You been promoted at the Piggly Wiggly?
Oh, hey, Mr. None of the Floods, come to the cottage.
Oh, you don't mean. You run into Bunny Flood and live to tell?
Mm-hmm, and she's helping me find Huggin' Molly.
Oh, out of the goodness of her heart, I'm sure. So what, y'all in cahoots now?
First off, cahoots. Second off, there's nobody I'd rather be less cahooting with.
She always did want to get her hands on a weaver.
I think I can handle my own grandma.
So now you're a flood. No, I wouldn't have helped if I'd realized.
If I'm a Flood, it's in name only. And if my last name makes Bunny believe that I'm on her side, then I'ma use it.
Well, you sure can scheme like a real flood. But you sure it ain't Bunny using you?
I can take care of myself without your help. I do need to get to the juke joint. Could you maybe?
Oh, you don't need my help. No, you a fancy flood weaver now. I wouldn't want to get your new dress all slimy.
I didn't mean...
No, you take the path. There's a tree up yonder you should see. Bunny visits every year on the same day. Might tell you a little something about who you're in cahoots with.
Hey! Cahoots. He's worrying about the wrong thing. Bunny ain't nearly that bad.
Now, with this information, of course I'm intrigued. She's hiding more secrets? How? What more secrets could there be? So we finna go investigate this tree. That rhymed. I'm not a rapper, or am I?
That's the tree Catfish meant. Oh, Bunny.
Not gonna lie, I am intrigued by this tree. So, we gonna investigate.
Is that a baby?
This is just one of the particular moments of how the soundtrack just goes so well with the game. You hear that? I hit that.
It's like the tango itself is crying.
They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, a power spun of unnatural means, was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday. She stole the Benji tree's heart for its magic, to keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby souls go.
So that's what she's hiding.
I don't think she ever
Yeah,
considered what
this
Cherie
lady's
would have
definitely one of those.
Did Bunny steal magic from Benji's tree? She must have been desperate. Whoa. No wonder Bunny comes up here in secret. Sorry I woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep, okay?
See, nothing's ever really lost. Lost.
While searching Bunny's cottage for clues about old Molly, Hazel glimpsed her grandma's past and felt sorry for her. But what Bunny did was unnatural. Sealing her dead daughter's spirit in a tree? Despite this, Hazel's powers guided Cherie to find solace in the great beyond. Following her lead, Hazel sought Laurent Baptiste, who knew old Molly's whereabouts, but Hazel wasn't keen on seeing him again, given a mauled history with him.
Better get to the juke joint so I can get back to pretending Laurent doesn't exist.
And on my way to the juke joint, I'm finding notes like this. And this. And then this. Is Laurent one of those? Do I have to put the paws on him? He shouldn't be too big of an issue. I did take down Two-Toe Tom, the giant alligator. I'm one of those. It's in me and on me. You see my fit? It's time to go crazy. And then I see this. So you're telling me he doesn't age the same? I mean, I know black doesn't crack, but is he a vampire? I still could take him. I got the hands.
There it is. Man, it's been a minute since I've seen Laurent.
We ain't open. Hey, didn't you hear what? Hazel? What are you? You've grown.
It's been a while.
Yeah. How you doing?
Do you know where I can find Huggin' Molly?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Bunny said.
Bunny. As in Bunny Flood, your absentee grandmother? Explains why you dress like that.
Whatever. She's just trying to help me.
Right. 'Cause Bunny's known for giving you a helping hand.
This is different.
I saw how she treated you and Lacey.
And how did you treat Mom?
I treated Lacey well.
Until you didn't. You just up and left us one day.
This is grown folks' business. You a child. This ain't for you.
I ain't no damn child. Do you know how sad she was when you left us?
It was complicated. There was a...
Don't make excuses.
Hazel,
You didn't deserve her.
that's enough. I need you to leave.
Did you even care? What was so wrong with Mama? With us?
Nothing.
And then it started happening. This man about to vampire out.
It's me.
You
It's
can see
always
it.
me.
You see him.
Laurent?
Hazel, no!
He's gonna go crazy. You see the glow in his eyes? What's that deeper? See a werewolf?
Oh! It's a big ass werewolf. How am I supposed to fight that?
Shit! Maybe I can reweave him.
Remember when I said the Rogue won't be important? Well, turns out it did. Now, it's time to find out about his past and see why he's like this.
A child's heart ain't big enough for all the sorrows that want to fill it. With a doctor, Laurent's mama might have lived, but Daddy only got paid in company script. And doctors only took cash money.
Mom always said Laurent had a tough childhood. Tough doesn't even begin to cut it.
Okay, his mama passed. Some pretty tough stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Each time Laurent saw that sawmill boss drive by in a fancy car, he felt like a knife was twisting in his belly, cutting deeper each time. That man wouldn't even miss the money that could have saved Laurent's mama.
Rich folks don't never change.
Alright. His pops had a terrible boss. Alright. See how that could eat away at you.
On his mama's birthday, Laurent ran away, crying out like a wounded owl. Daddy always warned him not to show his pain. You got to hide it, Daddy said. Push it down and bury it. But in the heart of the woods, Laurent found himself consumed by it.
Sometimes I want to go into the woods and holler too.
Oh. He a little rage monster.
Daddy barely got out of bed or washed most days now. Laurent had to catch their dinner or go hungry. He was all alone, trying to press down on a wound too deep to mend.
Poor Laurent. He had to grow up too fast.
And we gotta run from this guy again. Getting tired of this mother.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll be battered, fried, and dipped in grits. I just seen a rougarou.
That's Laurent.
Well, best not run into him again. We'll find Molly another way.
No, I need to reweave him like Benji and Tom.
Says who? Laurent ain't some kind of tree or big gator.
Bunny said,
Bunny, with her newfound kindness, sending you after a rougarou to find Molly. A little odd.
spit it out, fish.
Look, there's whispers of Bunny in these swamps and hollers. Dark magic. A corruption sprouting from her house.
She might have her reasons.
Reason enough to send her granddaughter chasing after danger when her mother might not even be alive?
That's enough.
Hazel, I'm sorry.
I've got this far, ain't I?
I know you want to see her, but just be careful out there, all right?
After that conversation, we headed into the sawmill to go hunt down the Rougarou, aka Laurent, the Savage. And I see this. These rich folk was really doing that. That's messed up. Now let's find out some more pain points from Laurent.
Laurent missed his mama so much he couldn't stand it. He went to fight the factory boss to tell him all.
Oh!
But his daddy tried to stop him. And when his
Dude,
daddy
just
saw
slapped
the
me.
death of Laurent's pain,
Dude just slapped
that's when he
Laurent.
got mad. The boss was always afraid of his workers. That's why he kept a gun in his office.
He up
He
the
didn't mean
fire.
to go off,
That's messed up.
probably.
Killed him right in front of his...
Didn't stop the bullet from punching through Daddy's skull, ending his life in a blink. With his daddy's blood dripping down his chin, Laurent couldn't hold his feelings in anymore. They burst through his skin like feathers. His anguish seemed to lift him up into the air. The terrified sawmill boss drove away as fast as his fine car would go. Laurent flew after it, carried aloft by currents of his own torment.
Oh my God. Laurent couldn't help it. That man orphaned him. I wonder if Mama knew Laurent's secret.
Okay, now we know that Laurent is a dangerous individual. Let's fight him.
Laurent! I didn't mean to upset you. I had no idea. Stop! It's me! It's Hazel! You don't have to let this consume you. I can help you. We don't gotta fight, Laurent. okay?
What happened? Where are we?
You got mad. I tried to reweave you, but I think something went wrong.
No. This is me. This has been me longer than I care to remember.
I'm sorry. About what happened to you with your mom and dad.
My mama died, it broke me. But when that man came and took my daddy from me, I don't even remember it fully. Came to, covered in blood, haunted by what I had done.
I can't imagine going through all this alone.
Maybe this pain just festers in me. I try to keep it pushed down. I don't want to hurt nobody, especially you and Lace.
I mean, I remember her laughing a lot when you were around. She was happy then. I could tell.
She saw me too clear. I felt laid bare. Scared me.
Scared you?
Spent ages hiding this shame and hurt inside. But then Lacey saw me. Flaws and all. She still cared. Felt like juggling broken glass. I was just so scared I was gonna mess things up. I just pushed her away.
I think that hurt her more.
I know. Earlier, you came to ask me about Molly. What was that all about?
But when the hurricane hit, the river took the house with Mama in it.
She all right?
I found her house, but I couldn't find her. And then I saw a ton of red yarn laying around. I was told that was Molly's doing.
She has, Lacey. She must be hurt.
Can you take me to Molly's lair?
For Lacey? I'll take you as far as I can go. But I never managed to reach her lair.
Thanks, Saran. I appreciate you.
And put the pause on him I did. Turns out, just needed to beat some sense into him. With these.
Hazel asked Laurent about Molly's whereabouts. But mentioning Lacey stirred him up, turned him into a giant owl. Hazel was shocked to see someone she knew transform him into a creature. Using her magic, she reweaved Laurent's old wound, bringing him back to his true self. But the guilt and shame would take its own sweet time to fade away. Once Laurent got himself together, he and Hazel headed for old Molly's lair. But Hazel felt uneasy. Even a giant creature like Laurent seemed unsure he could take her all away.
And that was chapters 6 and 7 to this style. Next up is going to be chapters 8 and 9 in this style as well, because as I mentioned, the recording got messed up. Stay tuned for more. Peace out. Thanks for watching.